Welcome to World of Peace with me, Amy Kitidam. Right now, many people in Europe are probably making their way to Wat Pattanagai, Bavaria in order to perform a very important and sacred ceremony for the establishment of Wat Pattanagai, Bavaria, also known as the Dhammakaya Meditation Center of Bavaria, Germany. So we'd like to rejoice in everyone's merits who will be a part of this very sacred ceremony. And now let's go see what news and activities took place this past week that was organized by some of the Dhammakaya centers worldwide.
On May 12, 2015 at 4 p.m. at Maha Rachamongkol Sitthiya, Wat Pak Nam Phasi Jalern, Somdet Phra Maha Rachamangkalajarn, the Abbot of Wat Pak Nam Phasi Jalern, and the appointed acting Supreme Patriarch of Thailand was the president of the monastic community in the chanting ceremony to send blessings and willpower to the earthquake victims in Nepal. And Mr. Suphawan Thanyuwattana, the Prime Minister's Office Minister, as the representative of the government, was the president of the laity. This ceremony was well attended by the committees of Sangha Supreme Council of Thailand, the provincial deans of monastic community throughout Thailand, the monastic assembly in Bangkok, and over 1,000 Buddhists. Somdet Phra Maha Rachamangkalajarn mentioned that this chanting by the monastic community from the entire country was done to send out the holiness of the Lord Buddha's mantra to support the feelings of unfortunate Nepalese people, to acquire happiness, and to show the kindness of Thai people to Nepalese. And at the same time, the monastic community of Thailand also gave them some assistance, including the establishment of donation centers to send out preliminary support to Nepalese, and this shows the strong intention of Thai monastic community to alleviate the sufferings of Nepalese people. This is a special thanks to the news from www.dailynews.co.th/education. Also on May 12, 2015, at Dhammakaya Thamma Salit Center for Disaster Relief and Restoration, a merit dedication ceremony was held for the fallen. A great number of Nepalese people attended the ceremony and joined the Dhammakaya Center in giving needed supplies to the affected victims in villages outside the capital city. Venerable Tawan Tawaro, the director of the Dhammakaya Disaster Relief Team, said that after joining the merit dedication ceremony, the team went out to hand out equipment and supplies such as tents, blankets, medicine, rice, sugar, 250 families at a mountain village, Dhammasarit city. He recounts, "We had to walk to our first destination, where 36 affected families reside, because the routes were too difficult to pass through by vehicle. While we were walking, the earth was continuously shaking. There were many people who had lost their homes. The local people kept coming to the center and received blessings from the monks. Now, although everyone seems to be getting better, we will continue to treat Nepalese victims on a daily basis." After the aftershock of 7.3 magnitudes, the populace is panicking, and yet the relief team from Dhammakaya Foundation, led by Pratebya Mahamuni, Rongpa Tamashiyo, still carried on giving support non-stop. The team remains in the affected area and continue helping the victims every day. They focused on supplying necessities such as tents, blankets, nets, food and drinking water, etc. Secondly, they set up a volunteer team for medical aid, providing basic medicine for patients. Thirdly, organizing the Universal Goodness Program and revive mental state of the victims. And lastly, there was a distribution of holy amulets for moral support of earthquake victims in order for them to continue living their life happily thereafter. This was also said by Venerable Tawan Tawaro. Venerable Sanitwong Wuttiwangso, Director of the Communications Department of Wat Pattanagai, revealed that on May 8, 2015, H.E. Mr. Yu Mayako, Chief Minister of Tanintaryi Region, awarded the Certificate of Honor to the Dhammakaya Foundation and Yingyi Temple, under the leadership of Venerable Indaya Nafer, for the donations of the relief aids worth over 100 million kyat to assist the fire victims in Dawai. On April 30, 2015, the fire broke out at Olubin village in Dawai, which is the capital city of Tanintaryi region in Myanmar. It damaged 70 households, causing over 1,000 people to suffer. The Dhammakaya Foundation, led by Most Venerable Pratep Yan Mahamuni, Rongpa Tamashayo, in collaboration with His Holiness Venerable Indayana of Yingyi Temple in Davai, provided 200 relief survival bags containing necessities such as rice, meals that are ready to eat, cooked meals, medicine, and 1,500 shirts to the affected victims. The streets of Washington, D.C. were lined with blossoms and greenery, the prospect of promise. 130 Buddhist teachers, monks, nuns, laymen and laywomen, academics, and organizers met on Thursday, May 14th for the first White House U.S. Buddhist Leadership Conference, the subject at hand being Voices in the Square, Actions in the World. The purpose of meeting was to shape a common understanding of how to bring our various Buddhist practices into a troubled world. At the same time, there was a unique opportunity to be in dialogue with the White House and the State Department staff interested in finding Buddhist allies to work on issues of climate change, racial justice, and peace building. The organizers' intention and participants' hope is that this would be the first in a series of meetings in Washington. It is good to meet a first time, but it's only good through relationship among ourselves as Buddhist practitioners and with the ear of those in the government, that we will accomplish anything and turn to the work of the Bodhisattvas. Special thanks to news and photos from Lion's Roar staff, May 13, 2015 at www.lionsroar.com. On Saturday, May 16, 2015, Wat Pah Thamakai, California, led by Most Venerable Praku Sotithamavitet, went to organize the first African American meditation retreat in Baldwin Hills, Los Angeles, California. This took place at Dr. Arthur Collins, who is a medical doctor, and Miss Lisa Collins, who is an attorney at law's house. Miss Lisa is a meditation student at Wat Pah Thamakai, California, and wanted to invite her friends to practice meditation as well. With this house being on top of the hill, the view from the meditation space was breathtaking, with the view of downtown Los Angeles in the background. The environment was well suited for meditation. Everyone who came that day felt calm and at ease. After meditation, they all got to share their meditation experiences. Even though it was the first time for many of them, they had good experiences where their bodies felt light, their bodies expanding, and seeing the inner light are just a few examples. Before the day was over, the venerable monk was able to answer any questions that the participants had about meditation and also invited everyone to continue to practice meditation on a regular basis. Don't forget to follow the World of Peace News at www.dhammakayapost.org or via the Facebook fan page Dhammakaya Post.
And those are just some activities that took place in the past week, so I would like to rejoice in the merits of everyone. And now it's time for the quote of the week by Pratep Yan Mahamuni, Rongpa Tamashayo, from the book Pearls of Inner Wisdom.
One step back. In any confrontation, just take one step back from your standing point and it will help resolve conflict. This does not mean that you surrender. We are showing the signs of our maturity by smiling at each other, cooling ourselves down, or being more flexible. In order to win, we give in. Win what? Win the hearts of other people, because when we win over someone's heart, there is no need to argue anymore. This was said by Pratep Yan Mahamuni, Rongpa Tamashayo, the abbot of Wat Pah Thamakai and the president of the Dhammakaya Foundation.
And as for this week, that's all we have time for. Don't forget that Visakha Busha is only 1 week away on June 1st, 2015. And for those of you who are unable to be a part of the ceremony taking place at Wat Pah Thamakai, Bavaria, Germany, you can stay tuned to the live broadcast via the internet at www.dmc.tv/Germany. For more information, please call +49 8231-957-4530. And that's all we have time for this week, and I will see you again next week from California. Sawasdee ka.